this isn't the first time he did this.
He's a casual jerker or what?
That's awesome.
And here we are, another episode of Guys Being Doods. My name is Bernal, and I'm your co-host. And right here to my left is your other co-host, Mr. Sula. But thank you guys for tuning in and listening to us. You can find us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and of course, if you're a visual learner like myself, then YouTube. But let's start off here. Mr. Sula, how is your Tuesday going, man?
Dude, I can't complain. It's another freaking day. And considering the fact that the College World Series is literally, it's at its peak.
It's almost done, bro.
It's at its peak to being finished. It's out, almost out to you guys. Yeah. I'm fired up.
I'm fired up too.
To the max. I got the jingle, this hat on. It's a little jingle bell thing going crazy up in here.
Got the Christmas spirit going, man.
Dude, you got the Christmas spirit too.
Yeah,
man.
no, I got the big Santa hat on Santa hat, but it kind of looks like a woman's.
Did you forget what you had on first?
Yeah, I was like, wait, what am I wearing? New York Yankees hat or what? But no, it kind of looks like a woman's like furry headband.
So I
had to put the little thing to the side.
I have the jingle bell, so I had to tuck it.
Yeah,
so
you got to tuck it, but. No, man, but, like usual, I got a story for us because, we film these podcasts with about a week break. So I figure, we have enough time to at least gather one funny story that's happening.
It's a personality-based podcast, dude. Right, dude. We got to tell them what happens throughout the,
So like we usually do, we both like to try new things. We like to try new things that make us uncomfortable. And, well, let me tell you guys something. I tried something new yesterday, and it was very, very uncomfortable. I'm not sure if you've ever tried it, but let me ask you, have you ever gotten your earwax taken out by a candle?
No, the only earwax I've ever taken out was through a cotton swab. I have seen the vacuums, but
dude, have you ever seen that where they light a candle and it's in your ear?
Never seen it,
dude. I did it, guys. Let me tell you guys, it was a weird, very, very weird experience.
Sounds disturbing.
Dude, no, it was
what I know to candles is candles are for good sense,
right? And let me tell you, dude, it was burning like earwax and it smelled awful. But let me get into like the details, dude. Okay. So it's like this candlestick that's like a straw, so it's like hollow, so it's got ends on both ends or open ends, and it's like a big old backwoods, like a massive ass freaking blunt, you know what I mean? And they stick it like a few inches into your ear, and it's like deep in there.
Does it hurt or no?
No, it doesn't hurt, but it's actually quite comfortable because you're just laying there and you're like literally gonna fall asleep, but like you got literally a candle on fire sticking out of your shit. Okay. And so it's a little alarming at first, but dude, the results. There was so it might be a little gross, but
it's a little gross.
The human body is fucking disgusting. Let me just start there, guys, because the wax that came out of my shit was absolutely disgusting. Like there was so much of it, and at the end, it comes out like hella hard. So like it's like literally like as like a rock.
It comes out of your ear hard?
Yeah, so like I think the way it works
up?
Is like since it's like a straw, and when you light fire, then it's like oxygen.
Yeah,
so
sucking it up. Yeah, that makes sense.
Sucking it up, so it's like sucking up all the wax out of your ear, but it doesn't like go to the top of the straw or the candle, because the candle burns, but it like gathers at the bottom of it.
Wow.
And it just stays there. And then she pulls it out, and it's like literally, it's like I was saying, like a big old backwoods. So it's like this one's like a whole foot, and it starts at like a whole foot out of your ear, and it goes all the way to like literally where your ear's on fire, dude.
Wow. Yeah, it was intense. That's pretty wicked, dude.
Dude, it was wicked.
Not everybody do it. I don't know, dude. Not everybody's out here getting their ears clean. So, I mean,
it's going to be a new thing, man. It's going to be
2022 getting the
2022, man.
No, I mean, I accept it, right?
Good hygiene.
Yeah, definitely good hygiene. It's just definitely, it's
odd.
Yeah. Not everybody's out here doing it, right? No. It's not a trend. It's not a TikTok. But
could I take you to do it and we make a TikTok out of it?
We could.
But if I'll pay and you do it.
All right. Comment down below if you guys want to see me get my earwax removed. We'll make a TikTok and we'll do it. We'll get it done,
dude. We'll go set that bitch up now.
All right,
that shit was fun, man.
I'm down. But I think we need to get some serious stuff out of the way. I mean, that was a good story. No, it wasn't, not serious.
No, good joke to brighten up the mood.
This is serious stuff. This right here with the announcement we got to make. Mr. Lemay, dude. Shout out Tenaya Middle School, bro. He gets down. It's crazy, down, man. Bro.
He's a dude.
He is a dude. That's really why I had to say it's the serious stuff. Yeah. Because that was a dude alert. A dude alert. There we go.
Wow.
That's a new thing right there. We need to start doing it. Dude alerts.
Yeah. But for those of you guys that don't know, I mean,
really?
You might be living under a rock. Mr. Lemay was a guy that...
Man.
What?
You didn't like Dude Alert?
I do like Dude Alert.
Well, think about it. Look like dun-na-na, dun-na-na. We got a Dude Alert brought to you by Guys Being Doods podcast. Mr. Lemay gets down. Look at that.
Okay, I like that. When you like a little sound, like the sound things where
there
it's
we
like,
go. That sound. Yeah.
We go to Dude Alert.
There we go. Now we can talk about Mr. Lemay. Go ahead.
Yeah, dude. No, so he was the guy that went viral. Yes. You know, from Tenaya, man. Dude, he just went in there and just did his shit, bro. Like,
he was on
cares in the world.
Yeah, he was on like Good Morning America. He's like doing all these news interviews and stuff, bro. Viral.
Bro, me and Ed's got him all that whole pizza party. I saw that shit. Bro. Dude, I was so jealous.
Hey, guys, and it isn't the first time he does this. This isn't the first time he did this.
He's a casual jerker or what?
That's awesome. I'm glad you said that. That is awesome. Mr. Lemay is a casual jerker, guys. He casually jerks. On Guys Being Doods podcast, you heard it here. He casually jerks. All right. He hits the dance. No. That's awesome. That is awesome that you said that. No, what I meant to say was, it's not the first time he gets down, dude. He gets down and does the boogie, bro. He has plenty of videos getting down doing it. He walked in there, he owned the bitch, bro.
Like, he just did not care, bro.
He did not care.
He just went in there and jerked.
That's great, dude. Only on Guys Being Doods podcast are you getting that, man.
Oh my god, no, but we're actually gonna try to get him on.
All seriousness, yeah, no, shout out to Mr. Lemay.
Yeah, no,
because that was sick. That was genuinely sick stuff. We don't see that at all anymore in this world.
Hell no, bro.
Yeah, so I genuinely thought that was awesome.
That's a prime example of not caring what other people think.
Like, literally,
dude, putting a smile on other people's faces, man.
And bro, I mean, literally, no shot at him. I mean, I'm pretty sure that that song was at the time when he was probably in high school. So that was probably their thing. So he knows how to hit that shit, bro. Yeah. Hey. So he got down for sure, bro. No, that shit was fresh.
We're gonna try to get him on the podcast though, man, because I was talking to Coach B's wife. She works with them. So yeah, over there at Tenaya. So we're gonna try to get him on the podcast here.
You go. Tenaya Middle School, baby.
Put him on.
That's pretty cool, bro. I wish I had a middle school teacher. That's sick.
I know. Well, dude, there's that Clovis North teacher, right? That dunks or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's Jonathan Clark, I believe.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, he's cool.
He's fresh. Yeah, he's fresh.
That's sick. But
and like, I don't know if you guys ever seen him, but like, he's like dead ass in like school attire, like teacher attire, and dunking on kids, bro. Like students and just having a good time.
Yep.
It's those people that we need more in the world. The ones that bring the smile to kids' faces.
We do. Spark Catch USA, baby. The giveaway that you guys have all been waiting for, that everybody has dearly tuned in for, has tagged 2 friends, has shared it. It went viral. It's done its thing. Everybody wants this baseball.
Yeah.
It's the time's here.
The time
to give it away. So
and that ball's a game changer, man.
Dude, game changer, man. When after edits, we can actually go play catch
for real.
Anyways, guys, on Instagram, it's going to be posted. It's going to be out there. Check your DMs if you're the winner. Congratulations. Thanks for rocking with us. Back to the podcast. Shout out Liberty Bakersfield. I just got to say it because I was scrolling through Twitter a little bit, and we have like Gabe Cameron, all those guys that'll be posting on Twitter and all that, staying up to date. And high school football, I think they're pretty much finished up with, I think, in the Valley for sure. Yeah. But Liberty of Bakersfield, they won Valleys and they ended up qualifying for states and all that. They went to states and they actually made a pretty good run. I think they ended up losing by like 6 or 7. I can't remember the exact score, but hey, I mean, they got it done. I mean,
they beat everyone here in town?
Yeah, they did, dude. They shut down Buchanan, bro. I believe they're Clovis High. I believe they locked down too. And,
Nate Johnson over there at Clovis High. Dude, like the track was low key good this year.
Yeah,
I mean,
there was
I didn't
really
get to go watch a game, but from like you're saying, Gabe and all those guys that are out there constantly.
Buchanan was good. Central was good. I believe Clovis High was good. Mm-hmm. Clovis North was actually good. They haven't been good in a while in football. Actually, they've had some issues in football in a while, and now they finally figured it out. I believe so. So I think football wise, all track was good. I believe Clovis West was probably good too. So
yeah,
I mean,
shout out to the Valley.
Quick shout out Bullard. They same thing. I wanted to mention them. They went to states as well. They ended up losing too.
Oh wow!
But their quarterback, me and BK used to hang out with him a little bit back in the day. But he's a freshman or sophomore, I believe. And dude, stud. Dude, his name's Roland. Yeah, he took him to states, bro. I mean, I think in states, he threw 5 touchdowns, or in the Valley game, he threw 5 touchdowns.
Damn.
He came back, and then they ended up losing by three points, I believe.
Damn, that's
but I mean, hey, dude, that's bright future over there, Boulder, for both football and baseball, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Bright future for sure.
Dude, what about our boy Ty Miller over there at East, man? He had a good year for his freshman season.
For a freshman too, man. Yeah, I mean,
we were coaching that kid no less than a year ago, man, and he was just talking to us about, like, he was just a normal kid over here.
Bro, sitting on the bucket. We'd be sitting on the bucket just like, dude, this kid is gonna be this kid's gonna be legit, man. And he is legit, bro. He's one thing that makes him legit, though. It's not that he just has a God-given talent, which he does, but is the work ethic, dude.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Bro, dude, when we were coaching him, that would be his fourth practice of the day, dude. Like, that was literally his 4th practice of the day. He was like, oh yeah, I just had quarterback practice, I had a workout, and then I had a workout with my dad, and then I had school practice, and now I'm here. I'm like, dude.
It's crazy because he still is the best competitor among the group whatever practice he's at.
No matter what he did, dude. And that was the coolest thing too, bro, is he literally, like, you could tell the kids wanted to, like, they're like, all right, he ain't gonna work harder than me. Like, I'm gonna work harder than him, and they tried to keep up with him, at par. But no, shout out the dudes, bro.
Yeah, shout out to dudes.
But back to the competitiveness, man. Talk about it,
dude. Man in the Arena, bro. Mr. Tom Brady. That documentary. I know you said that you've seen a couple episodes, but so I'll wait to, like, spill more beans on it. But dude, the production is one thing that I got to say.
It's a must watch or what?
It's a must watch because the NFL, I don't know what they got, but they got some type of vault where they have every single clip from every single game dating back to when sliced bread was fucking discovered.
Bro, they probably have it before even America was discovered.
Bro, I mean, they got games from, like, 2001, like a short little dig.
What are you saying, bro?
You know what I mean? Like, there's no... What?
You're saying 2001's, like, old?
Bro, that's 20 years ago.
So we're old.
We're using clips now in a 2021 production from 2000. 2001.
Dude, hold on, bro. You just said we're old, my G.
No, I know.
You just said we're outdated.
No. Dude.
Yes.
I don't like feeling old.
2001, bro. That was...
Yeah, I was 1 year old. Is it 1 year old or is it 1 year old? Well, I was 1 year old. I don't know. That's a weird one. I've always been confused about that one.
Yeah, that is weird. I don't know. I was
1 year old? I was 1. There you go. I was 1.
Yeah. I don't know, but I feel like you kind of just said, our generation's outdated now.
No, dude, our generation's
if you would have said, like, 1962 or, like, 3 or I don't know, like, maybe, like, that would have been a little more reasonable. Like, okay, they pulled in clips from that long ago, and now, like 2001, man, come on.
And bro, was like an iPhone. I don't know if an iPhone was even around in 2001.
Yeah, but bro, it's like the government. You know how they have stuff like 50 years ahead of us. The NFL's probably got, like, they had 8K before we even knew what 4K was.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro. I was watching it and, like, and being from, like, an editor standpoint, like, camera dude, like, I'm just, like, looking at, like, thinking about the resolution. I'm like, this shit was filmed 20 years ago. How is this shit in 4K right now looking this crisp?
Wow. Yeah, no, I didn't notice that because I've only watched a few episodes and I didn't notice it like that. But I mean, since you're saying that, like, that is,
and they got,
kind of
like,
crazy.
Slow-mo, like, and, like, back then they didn't have 120 frames per second. They didn't have. Like, do you think, I mean, now let's talk, like, technology and updates now, right? Do you think maybe it's just the things that you have along, like the After Effects stuff and all, like, like that stuff that you can use now? Is it now that we have those that can make those videos better now? Yeah.
Is it that
it's
maybe?
Probably that.
Because maybe it is still just the original videos and just...
and you've been saying that he's kind of been filming this for a while now, huh?
Yeah.
Dude's been having cameras on for a long time, and dude, it shows, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Like, we're only 4 episodes deep into the documentary, but dude, like, this dude has had a camera on him since the time he stepped foot in the league.
Mr. Bledsoe, since Bledsoe was there, dude. Yeah, it is pretty crazy. It's like you were saying that, like, they knew something they knew something about it, but I mean, I don't know. I think it's just kind of like because he has also had a documentary going along too. So maybe he just, once he got a big check, he was just hired someone. He just knew that technology was going to be a thing. Hired a videographer to just follow him, a production team to follow him around. And
yeah, that's genius.
If he made it. And if he didn't, he didn't, type thing. I don't know. I don't know how they got from the moment he started to now, but
yeah. But what's cool about it too is, like, seeing the coaching perspective, seeing Bill Belichick's mind and thought process behind all the decisions.
They talk a lot about him, or
dude.
What?
They talk a lot about him. It's mainly about the chemistry of the team for that year. So each of the episodes is like a Super Bowl season win. Yeah. So they'll have different guests. The different guests are different each episode, and it brings on, like, a guest or a player from that year. Okay. So like Randy Moss, like they had Bledsoe on there. They just had a bunch of guys from all the seasons, and they'll talk about the mindset and the chemistry of the team and the way Bill was coaching them. Bill would bring in guys who were a cancer to another team, but would bring them into this team solely for the purpose of making everyone else better. If he was going to bring in a guy that, may have caused problems, but only it was going to be trash talk problems between the team at practice, where that's usually not normal. You know, you want to have good chemistry. No one wants to be fighting at practice. No, that's not what Bill wanted. Bill wanted that fight there to bring in that inner fight within his team, within his players, and bring out the best of them.
Yeah, it made sense. I mean, that makes sense, because if you got someone like, TB, who's a leader, right?
Oh yeah.
And then you got someone who's it's all solely about being bought in, right? That's what he was trying to teach, was like, you got to buy in. If you want to be here, you need to buy in. And so I kind of what I'm feeling is like, probably, he had the core of guys that were bought in and knew that when he brought that cancer in, those guys would set that cancer straight enough to eventually buy in and build that great team, right?
Yeah.
And I think that's sick. And going on to that, I mean, it possibly shows the possibilities of what Mac Jones could probably do in these next 5-10 years, dude. If Bill Belichick stays, in the game and all that and everything. But I feel just like you were saying as well, like Mac Jones could be. I'm not saying the next Tom Brady. I mean, it's a whole new game now and everything, but they could build a whole new dynasty. And he's already had a great year, exceptional year, dude. They're probably going to go to the playoffs, So
he's going to be rookie of the year because.
You believe so?
Bro, you know why? Yeah, because quarterbacks... Holy fuck. Holy
live reaction. You just saw that. That was insane.
Holy shit.
Holy cow. We're keeping that. We're keeping that. That was great. Oh my God. I hope not another one happens.
I'm terrified.
That was great, dude. We're clipping that and everything. That's great. Okay, continue. But I don't know. That was
dude,
crazy.
I'm scared for another one. But
another one's definitely happening.
Yeah, no, 100%. But no, it puts more respect on Mac Jones' name because you kind of see what the Patriots are doing. And the reason why I say I think he's going to be rookie of the year, because most rookie quarterbacks never have a successful first season. Remember how we were saying back in like episode 10 or some crazy episode? It was like these rookie quarterbacks come into the league where they had a few more seconds, on to throw the ball in college, but they come to the league, they'll take away a few seconds. Things are quicker. And they're not ready for it. So these rookie quarterbacks usually don't have a good first season. For the fact that Mac Jones is doing this well, he has a good chance for being rookie of the year.
Yeah, and I think that goes to Belichick understanding how to adapt someone quick,
Yep.
and
he's already done it.
Yeah,
he did it with Tom. He knows everybody. The massive plan.
Yeah, no, it's interesting, and I'm curious to see how long Tom Brady or Belichick's got. I mean, dude, he could coach until he freaking passes, man. Like he got 20 years if he really wanted to, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But that does put so much stress on everything. You see it. So like it is, but if they do see that dynasty with Mac Jones and they pay Belichick that money, dude, he might stay, man. That'd be crazy to see.
Dude, I wonder what Bill's like off the field. I wonder if you went to the bar with Bill Belichick, man. What is he getting to drink?
No, he's pretty straightforward from what the things I've seen and heard. Like he's a good guy, but like it seems like he's like just like real like straight to the point.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying like I'm fucking.
Oh, you met him? You talked to him last week?
No, but like they have like documentary stuff on like YouTube and stuff, and I've watched about Bill Belichick and all that. So he's a good guy. Yeah, but guys, I think we need to talk about the College World Series vlog a little bit, right? I mean,
we're so close.
It's almost out. I mean, we've been grinding, dude. It's crazy how much we've been grinding. And it's like you were saying, dude, how much you've learned and all that stuff like that. Bro, it's about the reason why it's taken so long is because it's about quality.
It's about quality, man.
And I said it before, we could have whipped it out in a month, 2 months, maybe 3 months. But, we decided, one, it did take forever because we had so many clips, and two, we're doing the podcast, everything and all that. You got videos and all that, but it really was about fucking quality, dude.
No, for real.
6 months in, it's like we said, you work on something 6 months, and look where we'll be at, dude. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, we enjoy it every time we watch it, so I mean, I hope you guys enjoy it.
Yeah. Now, the one thing that I've taken away from the World Series is like. And like my dad messed with me too. He's like, "Are you sure that people are going to be excited to watch it?" I'm like, "Dad, stay in your lane, because let me tell you, this is the best piece of content I have ever touched, ever laid my hands on, bro. And the amount of stuff that I've learned over the last 6 months, like you were saying, is incredible. Yeah, it's honestly thanks to you, dude. Because like the things I've created videos, like we talked about, I've created videos for a while now, but my videos have never had what this vlog has. What's put into this video has never been put into any of my other videos. And like, dude, we'll be sitting there, like I've said before, like we'll literally sit there, and all of a sudden Luke will be like, yo, add that. And I've never thought to add that at all. And then I'll add it, and I'm like, yo, why haven't I done that for the past 5 years of my life? Like, what am I doing? So it's crazy to see not only the journey of the World Series, but the journey that
itself, literally the journey itself of us creating itself, it. No, dude, because I could literally top off that, bro. I knew nothing coming into editing, and like, I'm not saying I could edit a video, but I feel like I know a lot about like the idea, the concept. I know a lot of keywords. I know what to put. Like, I could tell you in a sense, like, hey, maybe you should add that. And like, that's all from just watching and just learning. And like, bro, like I was just listening to Mr. Beast. I love listening to him talk, bro. Like, honestly, like just to hear what he's done. And he literally said, man, you spend hours on something. Like, I was just explaining, like, he's literally the definition of, like, when you look up motivational quotes, like, that's him. Like, he actually does motivational quotes. Like, he put 100 hours into something and see how good you'll be. Dude, he does that, bro. And, like, dude, I feel like we don't put 100 hours into something at a single time. But, dude, we do a lot of work just for the podcast and the College World Series itself that, bro, I mean, I'm telling you guys, watch 5 minutes of it when it's out. And you're gonna enjoy it. It's guaranteed, or your money back.
It puts a smile. It puts a smile on everyone's face so far. That I've watched it,
and it puts a smile on our face every time we rewatch it. And we've rewatched it probably
100 times.
Yeah, little clips. Dude, we recite it all the time.
Yeah, dude, it's like it's gonna be like reading like a book, like that we just read, bro. Like, so, it's gonna be crazy.
We hope you guys enjoy it. Like. Because I mean, we're gonna enjoy it. I know I'm gonna sit down with the pops to watch it. I'm sure you're gonna sit down with the family to watch it. Yeah, get it all done. So. I think I'm excited. I'm
very excited too, man.
But, I think another thing too is we're random and people don't understand that, but not a bad random. Like our brain just works very fast.
Are you talking about like, just like the way our brain
sometimes
works?
we'll be trying to say something and then we just totally fuck it up because our tongue's working faster than our brain and all that stuff that, or vice versa, however the case is. So like, I feel like, maybe we give a little give the people a little insight of like kind of how it goes. So I haven't told you really how I went about this, but on December 1st, I was like, screw it. I was just sitting here thinking one day, I was like, I'm just going to start jotting down like thoughts and like things that happened to me. Like, and it's all like opinions and thoughts, right? So I just jotted things down. I had like 27 things before the notes, and then I like kind of broke it down to like the things I thought were cool, right? So like, I'm gonna say them, and then I want to kind of elaborate on them a little bit, right? Okay. And then I feel like it's a little different. So I'm going to say them all. There's a lot of them, about 15 of them. We'll get them going, right?
Okay.
You ready? Mm-hmm. They're opinions, and they're just opinions and thoughts. So don't come sending, somebody on me. All right. The Phoenix Suns, dude, they're crazy, insane. They're good. They're a good basketball team. And I don't watch basketball, and I know that. Like, I just know that they're competing very well. I've seen the games I have tuned into and the ESPNs, everything.
I'm impressed.
I'm impressed. Yeah. And right before we started this podcast, we actually got to see their stadium. So that's kind of why I was like thinking about it. I was like, we saw them before the season happened. Like, not saw them, but saw the stadium and everything were there. Continue on. Warriors, they're insane too. Dude, without Klay Thompson, right? And the only reason why I bring up the Warriors too is your grandparents, man. They've been in town recently.
My grandparents are the biggest Warriors fans like I've ever met in my entire life, and like they're like hilarious. My grandparents, and like they'll sit in front of the TV every single night.
To watch every player
play. Yeah, and they know every player. Yeah, exactly.
It's awesome. It's genuinely awesome. Yeah.
Off the bench, like
they know what they'll know what they'll do too. Like boom, boom. It's awesome. So like now, like I'm like, all right, cool. Like, and honestly, I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry to your grandparents, but like, I'm not a fan of Steph Curry, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Why? You think he overdoes it or what?
Well, okay. So what he does, I'm a fan of. But like, just because I've always been leaning on the LeBron side, I guess you could say.
Okay.
I've just been like, and because of what KD did when he left OKC to go to the Warriors and all that happening and all that, I was more of a hater because they were good, I guess you could say. But I definitely respect him for what I mean, dude. It's crazy. Like your grandpa.
He's 7 threes away right now. From the time we're shooting this, he's 7 3-pointers away from history.
Yeah, the 3-point.
Ray Allen.
Yeah, dude. Well, it's like your grandpa was just telling me the other day, bro. Like he's only been in the league for half the time that Ray Allen's been, and he is about to beat it. So if he stays in the league, what happened? Dude,
a fly just landed on my face, and I killed it on my face. I smashed it on my eyelid. I swear to you.
That's disgusting.
No, it was the most nastiest thing. I might have fucking pink eye now after that. Isn't pink eye when you have like shit in your eye or something like that? Sorry, continue. Steph Curry. Ray Allen.
Seattle Seahawks suck. Nobody goes undefeated. Hence Georgia and Alabama, which I think we'll get back to. Number 5, transfer portal. It was interesting. Never saw anything like it. We talked about that a little bit. Mm-hmm. Some life things. Number 1, nothing's temporary, good or bad. Number 2, be grateful to wake up each morning. We aren't guaranteed tomorrow. Number 3, we have to get used to living in a confused world. No one ever has all the answers. It's about adapting. Number 4, there's no loyalty because mentally everyone is instilled that there's always a better option. Yeah, we'll elaborate on that one. Number 5, very important question we should all ask ourselves, probably more often than we do. Where are you mentally? I feel like, I asked myself when I wrote this down, I was literally asking, I was like, that's good. Like we don't ask ourselves that question. I feel like mentally that's a good question to ask. Number 6, importance of being in the presence. Our lives move way too fast. And we worry about the future way more than, we really should. We should be worrying about the moment. We should be worrying about the now. Hence going back to being grateful to wake up each morning. Mm-hmm. Number 7, next book I want to read, Think and Grow Rich. It's been a bestseller still to this day, and it was written in 1937. Some pop culture things. Roddy Ricch's album, December 17th. I'm hyped for it because
it's gonna be fire.
Huge fan of Roddy Ricch. Number 2, I was thinking about what the most slept on album was this year. I couldn't figure it out. And also with number 3, the most slept on song, I still couldn't figure it out. So yeah, those were kind of some of the thoughts and opinions that went through my head.
I liked your the confusion one where you have to adapt. Is that review that one?
We have to get used to living in a confused world. No one ever has all the answers. It's about adapting.
Yeah, that one's pretty good because that's like saying like no one knows everything, Right. Yeah, I'm convinced that there's not a single person on this entire earth, entire globe that knows every single thing.
Yeah, and like I mean, the ignorance, there's very ignorant people out there that like to think they do, right?
Yeah.
Think they know everything. And it's a world of, everybody's thinking like again, that's why I was like, all these kind of just correlate together. It's going back to how there's no loyalty, right? There's better options, right? Everybody thinks they know better. They know what the best thing is for them, when in reality, that might be right in front of your face, right? Mm-hmm. Regardless of be a relationship, business, life, anything. It could be literally anything.
Yeah.
And, you just got to be able to adapt to not understanding certain scenarios, but being able to work through them, if that makes sense.
No, that makes sense. But I like that one. I like also being grateful, for waking up to another day because, guys, some people don't. And it's unfortunate, especially like this last month. I feel like a lot of people I've in my life or like that I've at least known or known of have passed away. And it's a very, very unfortunate time, especially right now in the holiday seasons. Like that's the last thing you want for a family, for a house right now. Yeah, and the fact that that's just going around is just very unfortunate.
Yeah, and that's like, again, that's why we need to live. Everybody's like, and I catch ourselves doing it too all the time. Like we're so worried about our future plans, what's next, what's everything, But then in reality, like if we truly sit down and like think about something like this, like we should be grateful about the now. Like we should be grateful that we're sitting right here, shooting a podcast, shooting the shit, having a good time. We should be grateful that we get to go home, we get to hop in our car and go home and do the things, that we get to do. Because a lot of people are, they're out there legitimately, they can't do these type of things, right? They're not doing these type of things. They're not waking up tomorrow morning. You know what I mean? Like and those scenarios are out there in the world, and people are so worried about the future that they don't really even think about those type of things. Mm-hmm. And I think it's like, it's crazy sometimes to truly think about that stuff.
One thing I like to do
too, talked about too.
I like to just slow down. Like literally I'll be wherever I am. It's kind of like just being present, just be present in the moment, for where you are, who you are, what you're doing. And sometimes I like to just literally just take a deep breath and just slow down. Just especially when I'm driving, I mentioned it a while back too. Like when I drive, And I just catch myself, my mind's constantly thinking, like, how you said earlier, like constantly thinking, like we fuck up shit. We say things, our tongue's just going so fast.
And it's
like,
not for a bad reason.
It's not for a bad reason.
Because we have so much going on in our head.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. And then sometimes it gets so chaotic to where I just literally I almost have like a panic attack in a sense. I just have to like breathe and just like
slow down. Yeah.
Slow down, dude. Just slow
and
down.
That's why, that question number 5, dude, where are you mentally? Right. It's a question we got to ask ourselves more often, and people don't do that. Right. And even, I don't do it too. Like now that I see it, like, I'm like, damn, I really I don't ask myself that question. And if you want to be in the right mental state of mind, and all that stuff and have a good life, everything, I feel like that's an important question you got to ask yourself to be able to be aware of the things that you're not mentally okay with and you're not, happy about, right? If that makes sense.
No, it does make sense.
So like I feel like all those 7 life things, you can bounce back. They all bounce back in between each other.
Yeah,
right?
But the one I like the most, man, is the transfer portal. Let's talk transfer portal, man.
You like it the most?
No, I don't like it the most, but I really want to talk about it. What were your opinions on it? Why was it very interesting, and why have you not seen anything like it before?
Well, mainly for the fact, I'm not talking for the Fresno State situation. Like that was pretty legit too. But at the end of the day, my opinions about it was the only wrong thing and everything was just the timing of DeBoer and Haener. Other than that, I saw everything pretty normal, I guess you could say. Yeah. But I'm talking about as soon as that last Saturday, I hop on Twitter, and Instagram, I'm seeing everybody transferring, everybody. Not names that I can just pull off the top of my head, but as I'm scrolling through Instagram, ESPN, the people I follow, from Oklahoma, Tech, just all these schools, they're transferring. LSU, they're all transferring, going, enter the transferring portal. And I'm just like, yo, what's truly going on?
Yeah, what's the deal?
And, I started thinking about it a little bit more, and I don't know if that's really the case, but I think that because of this new NLI stuff, I think that has a lot to do with it. I think
that's genius,
right?
Yeah.
Because I don't know, but I feel like because
bigger logo, more money.
In a sense, yeah. Maybe say somebody we could take Fresno State for example, right? Say someone from Fresno State has an opportunity to go play at Alabama. We'll say, right? Mm-hmm. Obviously, people are going to be like, "Well, why wouldn't he take that?" But I'm talking if we got NLI in place. Automatically, just for the NLI chance, going to Alabama, dude, you're gonna get crazy amount of sponsors. You got K Milt, who's at Georgia, and he's got his own brand. He's got sponsors. He's got people. Why? Because he's at a big school. He's at that top name where people are bound to get work with you, and stuff like that. And so I feel like a lot of it has to do because of this NLI stuff. People are searching for it, and at the end of the day, it's a business world. That's the way the world works. So you can't say that. No, it's not for that. I feel like NLI does have an issue to why we saw more transfer portal openings than normal. I don't know. I don't know how it was 20 years ago.
No one's going to abruptly say that. They're going to say, oh, me and my family have made the further decision to continue my education at the university. Yeah. When realistically, it's, I'm going to go here because I got a bigger name logo on my chest and it's going to give me more opportunities.
More opportunities, right. And and it could even fall back into the situation about, the talk about, a few months ago of, the track and or not even the track, but just about transfers here in the track in the area for baseball, right?
It's opportunity.
It's just a matter of opportunity, right? And so, I'm not saying anybody's in the wrong for anything, but it was interesting because it was wow, when business calls, right?
Oh, yeah.
And people make moves.
Oh, yeah.
And that's literally what we saw right there. And I think that's really kind of what it was.
Yeah. But one thing I can say is Tedford, like you're saying, he was a coach prior, but he hasn't been the coach for the past couple years. It's been DeBoer, but ever since he's been named the head coach again, man, I've seen just the light lit up in this community that's brought everyone together again, quick too, because like you're saying, bro, you went on Twitter Saturday, boom, DeBoer's gone. All of a sudden everyone's panicking, boom, Haener's gone or enter the transfer portal. And then everything's just flying. Everyone's just dropping like flies. Mm-hmm. And then all of a sudden Tedford hits, everyone kind of comes back together.
Yeah, everybody can go to work again.
Everyone get back to their daily routine. You know?
Yeah, no, yeah, it definitely caused some havoc for sure. You know what I mean? Like, but now that he's here, it's definitely settling.
Yeah, it made people feel a little better.
Yeah,
you know?
and I'm pretty sure. I mean, I don't see him not coming back if his health wasn't in fully, because the reason why he left was his health and everything. So I'm pretty sure his health is good and everything. So I'm hoping he's here for a few years and can build this program to what it has the potential to be, right? And it starts with this stadium upgrades, man. And we haven't been able to be able to get it because we can't fill up the stadiums, man. But
I think he's that backbone. That's
someone like him who can bring in, and because I mean, dude, I was again too, and I was seeing that there's a lot of people that the recruiting class this next year, I don't know what year it is, or the 2022 recruit, I don't know who's coming in this next year, 2021 recruiting class. They're hella good, like coming into Fresno State, like they're good, and they're Valley guys too. So if he keep them, and then we get these upgrades, we'll start seeing bigger and better teams. We'll start seeing bigger and better competition. Fresno State will be a bigger and better team. But people have had the same exact talk 5 years ago, last year, 2 years ago, 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So hey. It's consistency. They just got to stay with it. They got to get after it.
Yeah, they do got to stay with it.
But
hey, UFC just happened, 269.
Yeah, sorry, dude, that was interesting.
Yeah, no, dude, that was cool. There was a couple fights I want to go over real quick. Dude, Amanda Nunes lost. Yeah, the champ has lost, man.
I kind of felt that one coming. I'm not going to lie.
Bro, really? Okay, I kind of did too, because like the pre-fight, videos that they put out on the fighters, Juliana Pena, man, she was saying like some certain things that I haven't heard from other fighters that have fought against Amanda before. She was saying like, I want to fight her. Like, I want to do all this. Like, and she was very adamant. But some fighters are like, yeah, I'm ready for her. Like, I'm going to be her, I'm going to be the one to take her down now. She was like, I want to fight her. And then they were showing her like at a fight of when she was like, just like there as a watcher of one of Amanda's previous fights. She was out there and she's like, I'm next. I want that. I want you. Like saying, I'm like, yo, okay, this chick like is going to at least bring a fight. At that point, it wasn't necessarily like, oh, she's going to win. It was more like, okay, she's going to bring a fight. And dude, she stunned Amanda in that second round, bro.
Yeah, dude. Well,
stunned her.
I mean, she did it every single jab. She didn't miss. Oh. That's literally what got her, because it was the fact of, I mean, because their reach was the same, and and Amanda Nunes, you could tell she was trying to keep reach distance, but every time she lunged in, she was jabbing her. She kept doing it. And eventually, once she got busted up and everything, and then once they got her on the ground to try to submit her, by that point she couldn't breathe, because one, she was already so tired from getting fucked up by that. She was gassed already, and then two, she couldn't breathe because her face was already crushed in. You know what I mean? Yeah. And so, like, bro, they showed 2 slow-mo shots, bro. Her whole like chin just goes in. I'm like, bro, she got was crazy, dude. She got lit up.
And like, what was crazy is that like Joe Rogan, like they're commentating like during the fight, he was saying like how Amanda's never been thrown off her game before. She's never been dazed enough to where she's kind of vacated the game plan.
Fights have never lasted that long. That's why.
Yeah. And so like, but in that set, after the first round, she was controlling that shit. Like she was controlling it, and then the second round, right as soon as the gate, dude, like Juliana went a couple jabs, and that's what dazed her, and all of a sudden you could just see Amanda just start fucking just going at her, and like that's never been Amanda's game plan. Yeah. That's never been it. It's always been strategic. Hey, wait for your thing, bam, get up, take him out. Right? Mm-hmm. No, dude, she was trying to go for it, and they, like you're saying, dude, they were just boom, here, boom, connecting left and right. And she was just taking them. She didn't even have enough power and strength to even hold her hands up, dude. She was so tired. Just boom, kept going right in the face. And then it was sad to see her just fully fatigued and get rear naked choked.
Yeah, coming into it, like I said, I've kind of figured she was going to lose. And then after that first round, when they were showing the corners, Pena was like, I can't get her. Like, she's getting out of it. Like, she was literally, and her team was like, don't worry about trying to armbar, because it was the Kimura. She was like, they were like, don't worry about the Kimura right now. You just need to keep working her. And she's like, I can't get her in it. And like, when she was saying that, I was like, oh yeah, Pena, she's already in her head. Done. She's already thinking she can't. And then they switched over to Nunes, and she's like not laughing, but she's smiling. Like, she looked like she normally does when I was like, oh yeah, she's got this in the bag, right? And then right when and then I literally saw the switch. She switched straight once she started jabbing, bro. And once she got her, there it is. Once she started jabbing her up, bro, it was done. And it was the same thing with the Geoff Neal fight, bro. Jeff Neal and
Jeff Neal, bro.
Because literally, I mean, he did the same thing. Round 1 and 2, he didn't do shit.
And he stood there.
Yeah, he stood there. And literally his coach was literally like, you need to fucking step this shit up, bro. Like, you're gonna be pissed if you don't leave it all out the line. You're gonna think back right after this fight, which is true, right? You're gonna think after the fight, why not just leave it all on the line? You had, and he's telling them all this stuff. In reality, he's like, let's go. He's all slapping them up. He's like, 33-22. That's why I texted you when you said, what is that?
Oh, that's what you meant.
Come on now. You got to.
Dude, that makes sense.
33-22, baby. That's what he said. That's what got him the dub. That's what, 33-22.
Dude, no, that one little clip from like just his coach saying, dude, that could be an inspirational tweet right there. Video right there. Because, dude, yeah, you're right.
That's kill mode, right? He got him in kill mode because right after that, you saw he went right after him.
He had no athletic stance before. Like, he was just standing straight up. And then that third round, after he got his fucking ass kicked by his coach real quick, he had like an athletic stance and he was actually moving and actually fighting and shit. But the one thing I will say that I do not like about his fighting, or at least what he showed yesterday, is, dude, he was like a one-tap dude. Like, he was like, boom, and he was out.
Yeah.
Like, no combinations,
some guys
no
are like that,
follow-throughs.
But
yeah, but his shit was strong. That's what he has on him. Like, his jab, he was pow, and that shit was like rocking his shit. But like I was saying, it was like a 1, and then he was out.
Yeah.
It was 1, and it backed off. But some guys like that,
It was interesting. Yeah. Dude, bro. Cody Garbrandt got made silly, bro.
Oh my god,
I honestly thought coming in the flyweight he's gonna look a little better, but
he wasn't ready.
They made him look silly, bro. I mean, Kiyakara, bro. Like, fuck,
and dude, that the dude that he faced, I was just like looking at him, and I'm like, yo, like, this dude's got no chance against Cody.
Yeah. And
then he goes in there, and dude, like you're saying, bro.
Yeah, it was interesting. Charles Oliveira got the dub too. I mean, I thought DP had it too. I thought he was going to take it, but he looked silly too, man. He got rocked.
Yeah, he was trying to take way too much time. Like, dude, I felt bad because like that second round, he was just on his back the entire time, did not unlock his legs. Like, he just was taking elbows to the face because he knew that if he were to get out of it, Charles was going to put him into a dangerous situation. So he's like, shit, I got 3.5 minutes of getting my ass beat. I'm going to take it. But that's how DP is, bro. That dude's a warrior. He's going to take everything and anything.
Yeah, it is interesting. So,
but it was sick to see a standing rear naked choke. Yeah, that's Charles Oliveira's signature right there.
He's done that pretty often.
That shit's cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I don't know, dude. UFC 269, last one of the year. They got Francis Ngannou and Cyril Gane coming up pretty soon. That'd be cool. So
yeah, UFC's always a fun time to watch.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man. I mean, what do we got? 2022 goals?
Yeah, let's talk about 2022 goals. You got any in mind going into the new year?
Just mainly, keep at it, dude. Really just keep at this because like literally like we were saying earlier, what can we do in 6 months? We've, just from where we started to now is already growth. So, I mean, if we just stay at it, stay consistent, I feel like that's the key. So just stay consistent, be more routine based, top more routine. Those are really the main goals, and just continue growing as much as we can, learning, and stuff like that. So I don't know.
I feel like one thing that I've already taken, that I know that I've taken away from just this year in 2021, and there's a lot of hardships. This year wasn't the best of years for everybody. Like our last guest, he said, this year was one of those years where you had to look straight into the mirror and figure out who you are. Like you just said earlier too. Like, hey, how's my mental side? Like, how's my mental state? It was one of those years.
Yep.
But this year I learned how to be consistent. We're going 28 episodes in a row. I'm telling you right now, out of the years that I've done it, over, 5 years, I think, or so, never been this consistent. Dude, we've done 28 fucking Tuesdays in a row, dude.
Yeah. And then what people don't know is the Mondays too, because we film
the fucking Mondays of editing.
Yeah, so 28 Mondays we've edited, staying up late, chilling, trying to figure out what, we got to do to get everything out. And then boom, Tuesday, it's posting and everything. Yeah. So
it's crazy, man. But no, I'm pretty excited to go into 2022 because, like you're saying, just keep our thing going. Keep striving towards our future plans. And I want to key off another thing you were saying earlier when you mentioned like the random thoughts off your brain. How you're saying, just too many people look into the future, and sometimes we catch ourselves. I do catch myself a lot, like just always thinking of the future, but then I have to realize and come back and slow down reality and be like, yo, what am I doing right now to get to that place? And that's what I really, really, really want to focus on in 2022. I want to make sure that, I'm going to have goals. We're going to have dreams. We're going to have our vision, but I want to make sure I'm doing something every single day to be taking a step towards that. There's no more time, especially, dude, I'm 21 now, dude. I don't like feeling old. Like, I feel old as hell. Like I really
you
feel
said
old.
we're outdated earlier. So
dude, yeah. I'm old as hell, but I mean, I gotta stay consistent there.
Hey, anytime you look at the, master plan and you look right at the first thing, it says Rome wasn't built in a day. Yeah. Right. And that's the way, mindset you got to take it. Rome wasn't built in a day. And if it was, shit, everything would be a lot easier, but it wasn't. So we got to understand that we got to work every day, just like you said. Mm-hmm. And I feel like, we're going to rock 2022 regardless, because we figure out, the consistency and everything that you were saying. So I hope everybody else joining us, watching us, listening to us, let's all rock 2022 together, right?
Yep.
Let's get it going. The holidays are coming up. Family time's coming up.
Oh, yeah. Enjoy your guys' Christmas because we won't be here.
Santa is here.
Yeah, Santa is here, man. But
milk and cookies.
My computer's about to die right now. We're at 5% and I forgot to plug it in. I don't know, but we got to wrap this one up, guys. Hey, we appreciate you guys for watching another episode of Guys Being Dudes. Thank you guys for tuning in and listening. You can find us on Apple Music or Apple Podcasts. Wow. Excuse me. I know that's a first ever. Apple Podcasts, Spotify. And of course, if you're a visual learner like myself, then YouTube. But signing off is your boy RJ.
And I'm Luke. And that was another Tuesday with the dudes, right? But hey, guys, like you said, smash that like button. Best way, go tell a friend, share it with a friend. Someone that you know will enjoy this. GBD is everywhere. Simple as that.
Yep.
Happy holidays. We're out.